Hello everyone, it's Hacker Ray here again, bringing you another great video game review. Today we have Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operations. This is a Japanese PSN title. The only way to get it is if you have a Japanese account and you go on the PSN store. It's free to download, which is really cool. But the problem is, it's the price for the freedom. If you look at the bottom left right there, you'll see there's green, had a 0/3 on there. That means you only get 3 matches to play the game in. Now that's with the free one. You're able to buy cards that let you get new weapons, new upgrades for your mobile suits, and they can become very, very powerful later on, especially if you're buying the upgrades. And that's simple. Just go to playasia.com, buy a PSN Japanese network card, and there you go. Just put the code in and you're good to go. And you can download stuff off the PSN store there for the Japanese account. Now, it starts out like a regular match. It's a multiplayer game using Gundam mechs. You're able to get in and outside the mechs. They've done a great job with the way the animations are and the design. I mean, you can look at right here, it's a very good job. I mean, I'm surprised that the US hasn't got an actual port of this. Because, I mean, the games the US has gotten in the past are horrible. As you'll see in my later reviews, I'm going to review Gundam Unicorn for the, they came out on the Japanese PlayStation market but missed the US. And then another Gundam type best game is called Another Century R. It's kind of like they mashed up all the animes that involved mobile suits into one series. So I'm gonna be reviewing that also later on. I mean, both are really great games, and you know, it sucks that the U.S. market doesn't get these things, but you know, hey, what can you do? It's their market. So they just kind of stick to themselves pretty much on some of those things, because I guess they don't understand that the US, that we like these kind of games. You know, that Japanese stuff is cool here. Now, if you notice here, these matches are kind of like capture the point type things. You leave your mobile suit to capture the point, which gives it that, you know, that little bit of a risque feeling every time you capture a point. You never know if somebody's going to come around the corner or blast you or whatever, because they can destroy your suit when you're not in it, and you'll be stuck on foot right here. Now there are tanks and stuff hidden in the areas. You do get multiple weapons in in your human form outside the suit. You get a machine gun, you get a rocket launcher, you have your knife, and you have grenades, and there's also a repair tool. Now, you can customize your mobile suits however you want them, adding armor, adding new weapons, new swords. You can do cannons, lasers, or machine pistols, or semi-auto pistols, multiple grenades. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm entering the enemy base, and that's their ship. As you can see, I'm fighting on the Zeonic front, and the enemy team is, of course, the Federation. And each side has their own ships, and there's a bomb actually on around each ship. And if you're able to sneak over there and plant the bomb and blow up their ship, it cuts their points by half. You know, think about like the ticker in Battlefield 3, how you capture more points, their ticker starts going down, stuff like that. That's kind of like what this is. But if you destroy their base, it goes down by half. So then the match is pretty much, you know, you won the match by the end of it. Now you see it counting down, and there it goes. One of my teammates did it. So, you know, we got that extra points that knocks their points down by half. What I love in this is the combat. Now the combat is very good. The shooting is very good in here. Lobbing grenades. The only thing that's not good is the sword play. The sword play is terrible, because unless you unlock special moves, you only get one swing like that. You see that? I got that one swing, and then swinging him again, you know, you just get the one swing unless you unlock more moves later on and stuff like that. Now to unlock moves, you either kill people and get more points to level up and rank up, because after every match you rank up, and also equipment ranks up. Like your research and development for new stuff will rank up, and you'll get new items depending on how far you go in matches and how good you do. Now you can capture the points and get a lot of points just going back and forth capturing points, same as in Battlefield 3. Or you can go around and just try to kill people all day and you'll get extra points for that. But if you're just starting out this game, you saw this review, you wanted to try it, be prepared to get stomped a lot, because people have already maxed their stuff out as far as they can get it, have super weapons and stuff like that, and multiple of the different moves. So be prepared to get a little stomped here, Now what is cool is if your suit takes a lot of damage, if you see in the right hand corner above the rifle, there's legs and then the torso. It shows you how badly damaged those parts are. And you're able to do the get out of the machine move where you crouch down and you get out, and you can escape before it explodes. Now trying to fight other mobile suits like this is impossible. I've tried it. You use the grenade launcher. It's good for one shot, and then it takes about 10 seconds to reload, which is a lot of time if somebody's right there and they're walking around you trying to blow you up. What I love about it is the scale. This game has a lot of great scaling. The buildings are scaled perfectly. I played other games like 0083 for the Dreamcast, where it's supposed to be, a 1-to-1 percentage, scaled model. So, however it is in the series to the buildings is how it was in that game, and that was an awesome game. That would be one that I would love to see Sega bring back to the PS3, for the Dreamcast classics. That's one thing I'd love to see. Now this is the respawn screen. You can select any point on here, just like in Battlefield 3. What happened here is I died before my suit did, so I can respawn as a person, or I can wait till that ticks down and I can respawn inside my suit. So if your suit's still floating around out there, nobody destroyed it, and you died as a person, like outside it, you're able to respawn as a person, and then you have to go back to your suit, because unless your suit gets destroyed, every time you respawn, you won't be respawning inside your suit. You'll respawn as a person because your suit's still in the match, which is really nice. They kept it real realistic with that, and that's one thing I really like. But anyways, yeah, go to the Japanese PlayStation Store, make a Japanese account. They advertise this a lot in there, so you shouldn't be too hard to find. You can always search Gundam. But yeah, just download it. It's free. You get 3 matches per day. Don't forget that it's by Japanese time. So in the US, you can play your 3 matches in the morning, and then come back to it in the afternoon, and there'll be 3 matches there because it'll be the next day in Japan. So yeah, get it. It's way worth it. Stay tuned for my next reviews. They should be out here pretty shortly. Now for the final verdict on this one, I give it an 8 out of 10. I love the way it looks. It stays true to the realism of Gundam and the fighting. The only problem is matchmaking's a little horrible here and there. Overpowered, enemies can really suck if you're underpowered and the rest of the team is underpowered, because you'll get killed a lot until you slowly grind your way up to their level. But other than that, it's a perfect game. Very, very well done. It's exactly what we needed. So check it out, Japanese PSN store. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Later.